A heartbeat, the basic task that each of our bodies do. A heartbeat can tell a lot about a person. It can tell their emotions. It can tell their fears and their hopes. You hear the saying, they have heart, all the time. But it was something different with Casey. Casey Patrick was born on April 29th, 1992, in Reading, Pennsylvania. She was a bright, happy little girl who accepted a little brother in 1995. Growing up, she fell in love with the sport of basketball. She fell in love with dance, Girl Scouts, music. She was involved in everything she possibly could be. She endured such hardships as having to move away from a childhood home and a bunch of friends in 2002. But she was blindsided in her 5th grade year when the doctors found that Casey had Eisenmenger syndrome. The knowledge of this fact meant that Casey couldn't do some of the things she loved doing, like she couldn't play basketball. But Casey was real determined, and she would never let anything stop her. She still stayed involved with everything she possibly could. She became the manager of the middle school basketball team, a role she kept all the way up to her freshman year in college. She won her Girl Scout Bronze, Silver, and Gold Award, which is the highest achievement in Girl Scouts. She was in band for many years. She was in chorus for many years and even sang a senior solo. And she was a part of the Wellsboro Theater department, which put on a musical and a drama every year. Casey tragically passed on June 23rd, 2011. But Casey's legacy lives on. She lived by a quote her entire life. And the quote was, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain." And Casey found the way to dance, the way to ignore all these things that could hinder someone, that could send someone into just a dark depression, and rose from it and thrived on it. Casey was and still is a true inspiration for everyone who has heard her story. She has touched so many lives through her life and even after her death. As a way to show how many lives Casey touched with just the way she lived, I had people wear green on her birthday and send in a picture. And these are just some of the people who were impacted by the way Casey lived. And that to me is amazing. Happy birthday, Casey.